You don't need snap-on quality for these suckers. And for $3, really? I mean, come on. That's like I spend more money than that in ice cream in a week. Good Lord. I have tried one of these. Do not ever, ever, ever buy anything battery-related from Harbor Freight. That stuff is garbage. They don't work. They don't hold charge. Like, they'll hold a charge for, like, the first month, and then after that, they're just total junk. And also, don't buy their 301-piece Master Mechanics Toolkit. Yeah, right. That's not a Master.
Red Fuel Jump Starter. It is a multifunction device that can be used to either charge your cell phone, power a 12-volt device, or, and its main function is to jumpstart your car if your battery's low. It also has a full-featured flashlight that has a solid setting and also an emergency flash setting, just a signal for help. The device is very compact, lightweight, fits in your glove compartment. It's a great tool for anyone who has any kind of vehicle. I can show you some of the features right now. As I'm showing you too, I mean, on the bottom of the unit, there's a quick start instruction that explains to you how to use this to jumpstart your car. Well, we can talk about right now some of the accessories that go with it. With your unit comes a USB cable with a micro USB on the bottom that will plug into your phone and charge it. Goes in this way. By turning the USB on, by pressing this button once, we now have 2 amps available to charge any USB device. Besides charging USB.
Hey Harley, would you buy a Schumacher as opposed to a Viking? The only difference is the Schumacher has that LED screen on the top of it. Would that brand name make a difference to you? The Viking is a clone of this. You know, it's out of the same factory and does the same thing. Gentlemen, this is going to be a review of the Viking Compact Power Pack. Now, Harley and others have expressed, you know, their bias as far as not buying anything from Harbor Freight, you know, that concerns batteries or anything like that. This is the same thing as that Schumacher, and I've had this since they introduced the product. I've got a Dodge Stratus outside that belongs to, or did belong to, my daughter's boyfriend. It's been in my house since, good gravy, it's been in my house over a year because I stay in an apartment with limited parking spaces. So they parked it here. That thing has been stolen 5 times, but it always comes back home. Cops always find it, you know, and get it back to him, you know. So the thing's got, you know, lives like a cat. All right, so we're gonna take this Viking. I'm gonna go out and test the, show you that there's no voltage. The thing hasn't started. It was stolen the night before Thanksgiving, and they drove the damn thing, you know. It had a slow leak in a passenger side tire, and the tire went flat, you know. So they stopped at some gas station, tried to put some air in the tire, and that's where the cops found the car, you know, like 2 days later. You know, after the gas station reported, you know, that, hey, some clown, you know, left the car here. They tried to put air in and just left it, you know. So, but the thing hasn't started since, you know, last November, and we're gonna go out and try to jump it using this Viking. I've used it, holy smokes, at least 8 times. I've used it on my son's 40 Econoline van E150 that had 2 batteries in it, you know, and I didn't know it. And it didn't jump that one off, but it turns out to be a bad starter. But any car, anything else that I've jumped off with this Viking has been no issue whatsoever. just like that Schumacher. Same case. As I said before, Harbor Freight is a tool distributor. There's nothing that they make, I mean, nothing that they sell that someone else doesn't sell as well and whatnot, you know. So Schumacher has the red one pack and Harbor Freight has the Viking. The difference being, you know, the Schumacher has the LED display on the top, and this one just has, you know, a charge indicator. Other than that, you know, they're virtually the same damn thing, you know, out of the same damn factory. All right, you have the power pack itself, an AC charger, a set of cables. You have a male DC charger and a female DC outlet, you know, to, you know, plug in your phone charger or anything like that. Anything else, I was using this filming some stuff or recording some stuff the other day, and I used this jump pack to keep this device powered, you know, so the battery wouldn't run down or anything like that. And the Schumacher has, I think, just a mini USB, but this one also has, you know, an Apple, the old proprietary Apple connector also spliced into it. So let's go out and give it a shot. All right, this is the Dodge Stratus. It's definitely seen better days in its time, but my daughter's boyfriend just gifted this thing to my wife, you know, so she'll have something to get around in and not bug me all the time, you know, dude, drop me off, or that type of thing. So I'm grateful for that. Under there is the battery's in the wheel well. Again, it's been stolen, you know, 5 times. Lock cylinder's out. The cylinder for the ignition switch is also, you know, that thing just pops out. It doesn't even, I gotta replace that. But let me pop the hood and let's get a voltage measurement. As you can see, the ignition cylinder is damaged. I need to replace that. But it just pops out and whatnot, you know. Whoever keeps taking the damn thing, you know, must have it made. I don't know anything about stealing cars, but this thing's a piece of cake, you know, as all Chryslers seem to be. All right. Hood's been shut so long it was a pain in the ass to get open. Here is our negative and positive terminals. I'm going to get a voltage reading right quick and show that the battery is indeed dead. Our trusty Fluke T5600 volts, automatic detection. I love this thing. All right, we have 0 volts. This thing is completely dead. I mean, that battery is shot, needs to be replaced, among other things. This car's got some other issues, but, you know, it'll make a nice little project. So, perhaps some future content. Doggone it. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna take our Viking and see if we can get this thing a boost. All right. My bad, folks. Doggone it. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. All right. Just like the Schumacher, it's got the instructions on one side. These are the ports. This is where you connect the cables to. 12 volts, 6 amps out. USB charger and 12 volts in for charging, you know, from your car or from your cigarette lighter. All right, plug the clamps in. Negative. Negative and positive. Let's see if we got a good doggone connection here. Okay, power on. I have a full charge and jump start. Okay, so the green indicator light, you know, shows that it's in jump start mode. Okay. Also have the 5-in-1 from Harbor Freight that recommends waiting 5 minutes. You think you have to wait like 5 minutes or whatever to let the battery get somewhat of a charge off of the jump pack. Okay, we have dash lights. We've got a dome light. So we got power to it. There's our chime. My brother has a Chrysler minivan. Somebody tried to steal it, you know, last month. I mean, they just tore up the entire freaking steering column on that thing. We don't have radio. All right, no juice. Dash lights went back out. Dome light went back out. I've noticed that it only stays on for like 30 or 45 seconds or something like that. It's not heated up or anything. All right, back on. Dome lights again. Brake light, check engine light. And there she goes. All right, Harley. This is the same thing as that Schumacher. Only difference is an LED display. It works. I've had this thing since they introduced it. I think I said in my toolbox tour that I had a year and a half. I don't think it's been quite that long. It's been more than a year. And I tried to find my receipt, you know, to show the date that I purchased it. But I couldn't find that. But hey, there it is. Now, no issues. It's a good product and whatnot, you know. Does the same thing that, you know, Noco or Schumacher or any other brand does and whatnot, you know. No issues whatsoever. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching.